Hi everyone, so today is Friday. I don't think I've vlogged in a couple of days. Friday the 13th, ironically. I'm about to put my watch on church because it's at 29%, just so I know I'm good when it comes to nighttime. I'm charging my phone. Hold on. Obviously my hair has gotten quite longer. This has started going down my back. So that's definitely weird. I had therapy today with eating disorder therapy. I made some goals. I've been accomplishing my goals slowly but surely throughout the day. I've been eating more. That's been harder, but I tried meatloaf. That was good. Haven't had meatloaf in forever. And the friend that made that, she made banging meatloaf. Like, it was the best one I've ever had. No offense to my mom, but your meatloaf don't touch her meatloaf. Oh, which is really sad to say, but it doesn't. Hello, Sister Alex, if you're watching this, no, I love you. Scotty, if you're watching this, Scotty, you Reba? I guess that's how you say your name. Gracelyn, Sheldon, Kayla Dean, if you see this, hi. Aiden, this is kind of like me saying, I'm promising you I'm not going to be the sick aunt that you would have known your whole life had I not gotten therapy in time. My therapist is actually trying to see if she can get set up or she'd be a provider in Virginia for eating disorders. Because that would be really cool. So, your auntie's not going to be sick anymore. David, Sissy's not being sick anymore. Sissy's determined to recover. I'm determined I'm going to get better. I got this. This is how you sign I'm beautiful. I'm beautiful. So I go like, you point inwards, so you go like, I'm beautiful. So you go like this. We had an outing today in my group home during group. And that was really fun. And when we got back, I ate some food. So that happened. Someone wasn't doing well. They went back for a little bit. The church came back here. I'm glad she's back. Because now my housemates, I love them to death. One person I've known since the hospital, and me and her's been really close since we were at the hospital together. It's definitely weird being in an area of my state that I'm not very familiar with. I've never been in this city really, because to me it's not a country, it's a city. Makes me miss the country. My whole family is there in the city. I'm like, yeah. The city's not meant for me. But babe, I know you're gonna watch this. And once I get my license and get jobs and get finished with one set of school, then I do plan on coming down to Texas, to El Paso. Oh, funny story. I met a doctor in the hospital that I bonded with him over where you're from. So, babe, this is a huge shout out to you and to that doctor. That doctor, I hope you're watching this. I really hope so. You know who you are. I don't know your name. You got me food when I got back from an appointment. I think I was at Social Security that day, trying to get some stuff fixed. And now I'm at the new group home. Hold on. I'm excited for dinner. Dinner's potatoes with chili. That's really freaking good. Then one night next week I want to make my spaghetti. Which my little god brother's already grown up now, so Max, if you're watching this, I put celery in it. I knew you didn't like celery, but you didn't know. You couldn't tell, because it wasn't something you could taste. It wasn't a crunch, you couldn't hear it, nothing. It was sauteed. It was diced up and it was sauteed. With peppers, so I made it very healthy. And then I found out I had celiac disease this year. So, kind of had to work my way around that issue, and now I'm doing better. I haven't ate, but one thing with gluten, and it wasn't hardly any of it in it, so it wasn't enough to really do any damage. And it was the meatloaf. The mashed potatoes don't have gluten. They're gluten free. So Bob Evans, whoever you are, thank you for making the frozen gluten-free mashed potatoes. I really appreciate it. And then labeling it on your thing gluten-free. Northern, I'm not going to really address you too much, but I'm not happy with my doctor there that was there with me. Because you put 2 and 2 together and you get the diagnosis of an eating disorder. And then the history. Okay, let me bring up some stuff that's been bugging me lately. That could get that company sued. Could get that state hospital sued. Sued. Okay? I could get the state in deep, deep trouble for what that state hospital did. Mind you. I'm not gonna let it happen to anyone else. So So I'm making this YouTube video. Natalie, my brother was telling you right when he was telling you how bad that hospital was. There's things you don't know that happened. And I'm going to tell you right now. That hospital purposely gave me my food allergies to see if I was going to be sick, to see if I was going to have a reaction. That night, I literally died several times. A nurse literally did this number with my body to jolt me back, to bring me back to life. She didn't know that that's what she was having to do. But she was. So the nurse that did that, thank you. Because if it weren't for you, that hospital would be going to hell right now. Guaranteed. Because I'm still ready to call the governor over y'all's area. If I do that, that state hospital going bye-bye. Because when I got here and got told that, oh, and by the way, if someone has a head injury, common sense tells you, tell them. I didn't get told when I was there. Not once. No one brought it to my attention. No one told me why I was having seizures. Nothing. A nurse checked on me after I ended up telling them, hey, feel something really, really off. I got told if I felt off to come tell y'all. Eves, I know they didn't tell you, so you can't tell me they did. Love you, dude. But you can't lie to me. I still have the book, by the way. I put the books that I brought here, other books that I brought here, in the bookshelves. I'm letting others color the pages too. I'm able to crochet now. I'm getting a full-time job soon. I have an interview on Sunday at 9. I'm excited. McDonald's, shout out to y'all for giving me an opportunity to even do an interview, knowing I've never had work experience. I'm definitely looking forward to going back to classes at 2 different schools. One's going to let me go back for pre-med. So I'll be on the track for becoming an ER doctor. I'm looking forward to that. I'm starting in August. So far, that's on track to start in August. The health information technology is starting on the 21st of July. I think at that point I take the health information technology management course. And it's just parts of it that I take the textbook from. I'm definitely looking forward to that. That's going to be a hard class to pass. Because everything is with that. You have to take everything every 2 months. So every 3rd month, you get a new class. With the pre-med classes, I'm going to be doing 2 classes at once. So, that school, shout out to the school. I do plan on joining clubs there so I can do better and improve my resume for medical school. Because when I study for my MCAS, I want to do as good as I can. Not saying I want a perfect score anymore, because I know I probably won't get a perfect score. Hold on. I do like making my YouTube videos, so thank y'all for watching them. I'll talk at y'all in a little bit. Peace. This is Zedediah, aka Z, aka Cat, signing out. Peace.